It's live. Please, please.
Live?
Yes, it's live.
Or computer? Show me.
On the laptop.
So it's not, nobody is watching right now. This is fine. Perfectly fine. You can.
Good? You
Yes.
guys?
Good.
I'll keep my laptop here, keeping your live on, so you can.
As a client, as a... Okay.
Nobody's online.
We'll wait for some time until someone
Mm-hmm.
comes on.
There you go. Live control room, right? There you go.
Q&A.
Within 30 seconds live.
That's
Okay,
nice.
it's live.
Yeah. I think we're live.
So I'll manage chats over here. Hey!
Hello everyone!
Hello
Hi!
everyone.
Okay, we're gonna wait for some people to come. We have the chat ready.
Wow, it's amazing. Okay, but here it's a few seconds late.
Of course.
Sound is clear?
Yeah, it's pretty clear. We can-
You can keep your headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Mic test, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Should
We will hear.
Really?
Yes.
You will what?
But it
Sit
doesn't,
here?
it doesn't show your face.
Hey!
Hey. Oh, you could. Okay.
I think you don't need this.
Not just the control. How come it is so? Two watching now, just us. We have 2 viewers, and guess who we are? It's
We have
just
2.
us.
We are waiting for others.
We'll wait for some time for others to join our channel.
Alright, well, we're gonna put people in situation, explain.
Yes, I think we can give an intro about ourselves so people doesn't know us, right?
Yeah.
So it's better where you are, how you are being,
Okay.
how you travel. You can give.
Okay. So since this is our channel and these viewers probably already know us,
No, still
they might be.
there might be like the channel, the videos that you are coming
Yeah.
is from the last
Mhm.
years.
Yeah.
Right.
true. Yeah.
They don't know where you are currently.
True.
Yeah,
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello guys. Hello everyone again.
Hello everyone.
Right now we are in India, in South India, in the state of Tamil Nadu, in near a city called Coimbatore, and we've been traveling for 1 year and 1 day. Today it marks 1 year and 1 day. We've been to Japan,
Taiwan.
Vietnam,
Laos.
Cambodia, Thailand, and now India. We've been traveling 6 months in India. We departed 1 year ago from Korea, Haekhyun's hometown. I was living there for 8 years. I'm from Barcelona, and while traveling in India, we discovered a huge travel community. There's a lot of travel bloggers, travel video bloggers, and some of them are couples. And one of these couples is these 2 beautiful persons we have behind. They are TRIPJODI.
So we are TRIPJODI. We're a couple from India. So happy to meet the lifetime travel mates, and they're with us right now. And
In Coimbatore, India.
They are here in India.
I don't know how to.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit here.
I mean, we just met. We met first on Instagram. Like we were sending messages back and forth.
Yeah.
And then I still can't believe that we finally meet all together in person. So
Let's get together.
Yeah. It's a double date.
So we have a question. Like someone asked us this question.
Oh, nice.
So you can answer.
Okay. We don't know the name.
No.
Okay.
We don't.
Someone is asking, we are unmarried yet and both feel to make up as a travel buddy mate even after marriage. How that can be made? We both feel to make up as a travel buddy mate.
Even after marriage,
If-
how they can.
Even after marriage, how they can travel
manage
together.
travel.
I think it's even better after marriage. Like
Um,
we traveled before together, before getting married, just as a boyfriend girlfriend couple, and it was okay, no problem, adventure. After getting married, our travels were more, I don't know, no big difference. It's the same. And maybe, yeah, married without children, it's still the same. You're a couple, you're two people, you decide your travel style, if you want to go cheap and backpacking, or you wanna go more luxury. Probably, if you mean married and with children, with family, that might be different. We don't know how to travel with children. We don't have children, and I don't know. Yeah.
So, in my opinion, like
yeah.
traveling as a maid before and after marriage, there is nothing big, right?
Yeah, nothing big.
No big
So
difference.
it's two of them you are traveling and two of us we are traveling.
Yeah.
There is no big differences while traveling.
Right.
Yeah, sounds.
It always depends on the person. Like, yeah, if you know the person you have been dating for a long time, probably there's no difference between traveling as boyfriend girlfriend and traveling as married person. If maybe if you start traveling and you are still getting to know that person, you might discover some things that maybe you couldn't know before, because you spend 24 hours together. It's way different than both having jobs and meeting a few hours a day. It's possible, it's doable. Of course, there is fights and everything, but even non-married couples, married couples, everybody fights. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh,
What do you think?
yeah, I think the same thing. Like, depends on the priority.
If a person prioritizes traveling,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I was telling like she
I
need
was
to face
telling
the.
to Henna,
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
that
okay.
was so sweet.
Actually, pass me my phone, can you?
Huh?
I have a few questions that people asked one day ago
Okay.
in case we had this live
Surely
session.
we can go over
Yeah.
that questions too.
Yeah.
Some of them are in Spanish, but we're gonna try to answer
Translate,
first the
yeah.
ones in English for sure.
Even we have also some questions with us.
Nice. And okay. Someone asked, what are the first three things you do when you arrive to a new place? The first things you do when you arrive. In your case?
We actually look for the cheapest food.
Mhm.
no, actually we do a research before going to a place. We do a proper research.
Mhm.
Then only we like end up going to that place. Once we reach there, we find the cheapest accommodation.
Mhm.
Then we try to save maximum in food by searching for accommodation which has a kitchen, so
Mm.
that we can cook and we can have. That would cut off a lot of expense. And what else? Third one?
Third one may be the transportation thing.
Yeah.
So we will find like the local transport. We want to use the local transport that much. How much we can use with the local transport, we'll go with that.
Mhm.
And
That's all.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Usually it depends on the time we arrive, if it's early morning or in the middle of the day or at night. But I would say first thing we do is get food.
Uh,
Food.
Yeah, get a meal, get a breakfast or
Yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
lunch or dinner, whatever. Maybe
We need
near
energy
the
for that, right?
near the bus
Yeah,
station
yeah,
or whatever. Get food. Probably go to the ATM, get some cash if we don't have cash, just to
Yeah.
be ready for the place. And phone Google Maps and find the accommodation to drop our bags. That's the first thing,
Oh, okay.
right? I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
So again,
No?
the same typical question, like, which is your favorite destination?
Ah, man. I think I will stop answering this
I don't
question
know.
because every country is different, every city is different. There's no one favorite. There's some that you love more than others. but still, I would repeat all the places we've been. I would repeat, like, really, hands down, no problem.
I mean,
Like,
all places have its own charm, so it's really hard to pick just one.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
you can make a list with
Um,
what you like from each place. Like, oh, in this place the food was awesome and the nature not that good. In this other place the people were nice, but the food wasn't that great. Like, there's always many factors to consider when you visit places, I would say. Right?
So
Yeah.
like even when we go back to the same place again, uh, once we love that place, but again when we go there, maybe the weather, the mood,
Mhm.
entire things will be entirely different.
Exactly.
So like each time, each place, each moment
Has different ways
has
to show.
has
Yeah.
a different thing.
Yeah.
So we period like
Yeah.
the traveling is just you can't get the same experience
Yeah.
again, even from the same place, same people, same country or same
Right.
destination.
Yes. You can judge a place
No expectations.
being there one
before-
time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
You should not have expectations
Yeah.
before traveling. If
Correct.
you are having expectation, that will, if you don't get them, you'll get disappointed.
Yeah.
So better enjoy whatever comes in.
So
should we try sitting all four here? Yeah.
I'm facing right.
Because
No?
I'm like looking back all the time,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
right?
Okay, right.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I'll
Let's
do-
come. Good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's visible.
It's perfectly fine.
Good.
Oh, it is a phone.
I'll keep it here.
Yeah. good,
Someone
right?
is saying hi. Andrea.
Oh, Andrea!
Hi.
She's my niece.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, Andrea, you feel free to ask any question. Type it, and we will answer happily with this lovely couple from India. Meanwhile, we have another question. Okay, your travel has inspired me a lot. Please share me how did you get away from culture shock?
Get away from
Culture shock.
Yes.
How we
something-
all of a sudden took a decision to move.
No, it's more like when you go to another place
Okay.
and you never experienced that before, and you're like, oh my god,
Oh,
that's so different
okay.
from my own country or something. Actually, we don't experience much culture shock
Didn't
because
really,
we try to be open-minded and embrace different things, and it's not good or bad, it's just different. So we try to appreciate this, whatever culture, food, people, religious differences, anything. That's why we travel, to learn and to discover more. If I'm afraid of culture shock, I would stay at home and YouTube all day or Netflix all day.
So like we haven't been to lot many places, but still like
Inside India itself, there's a big
Still-
cultural difference. Yeah.
so we are traveling for be open. Each time we travel, we become more open to like the people, the destinations, maybe the culture. We adapt things. We taste food. We will be with their festivals. We will be enjoying their things. Like we become one of them, one among them.
yeah.
So there is nothing called cultural shock. If you are a traveler, there is nothing called a cultural shock.
That's
Yeah.
right, correct.
So another question: full-time or part-time bloggers?
Non-paid bloggers. That means not much time for blogging now. We are trying to make it more serious, do more contents. Let's say we are right now a bit too lazy and too busy traveling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we need this time to sit down and redesign a little bit the blog and set like a routine with the blog post and the videos and the Instagram we keep it quite. Yeah.
So-
What about you guys?
Like I work in a college, and she works with Amazon.
Yeah. So all the big days we have 9 to 5 work, and after that we work this hobby as a part time and give maximum inputs.
So like we just want to show that it's easy. You can travel. The traveling is very fun thing.
Mhm.
It have more inputs for your life. Like even our case, the traveling made us more frugal.
Yes, and even we could understand each other more through traveling.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So it's not, you can't be a part-time blogger or a full-time blogger. It's the time that you are getting and how much time you are investing for the travel.
Yeah.
Maybe everyone will get a weekend, maybe a week off in every week, right? No one want to work
On those
on
weekends.
7 days in a
No.
week.
No.
They will take two days or 3 days off.
Right.
So that off, we just want to make that off time in a better way. Like the traveling is the best thing to do the weekends. So the next question, it is in Malayalam. Like, uh, are the videos are shoot by yourself or someone else is helping you?
Oh, I wish I had some camera. I wish we had some camera following us, so we just worry about watching and seeing. No, everything we have on our channel is shot from our camera on our phones.
Yeah,
or
camera,
the
phones,
small GoPro. Not real GoPro, it's a cheap GoPro that we bought.
all from us.
Yeah.
So in our case, like we get some time, some friends will be accompanying us. Like it's not all the time.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Like when we are traveling together, I can do
Yeah,
a
yeah,
shoot
yeah,
for
yeah.
you, right?
Yeah.
And you can do a return.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So that happens, and most of the times the timer will do the job for us.
Yeah.
Camera
Yes.
will be
Yeah.
there.
Self timer or remote control.
The remote control
Yes.
will be doing that.
Yeah, sometimes you had some friend like, oh, let me take a photo for you, or but that's 1% of the time of the videos.
Yeah.
So how do you both manage to travel? How do you choose the place?
I think we kind of go with the flow, and whenever we have first proximity, okay, we try not to take long flights or go long distances because that's more costly, of course, and try always to do short distances by bus or by train. And we go where we had opportunities. There is a few volunteering websites, house sitting websites, where you apply for a volunteering program, working in a place, or house sitting, taking care of pets. And if you're lucky and they accept you or they want you, then that's a good place to go. So that's how we decide where to go.
I mean, before we kind of like made a plan like where to visit and like destinations, but now that we're focusing on like meeting more people, then we get to hear like all different kind of suggestions. Like they suggest like all many like different kind of like places to visit. So we realize that it's a bit like hard to have a fixed plan. Because whenever you meet someone, they suggest like different things.
Then
So
we divert from
yeah,
that.
then we just change our plans all the time. So now we don't really have any like fixed plan. We just go, like you said, we just go with the flow, like whatever people suggest us to go.
I don't know, just for this.
So in our case, like we do choose places like the offbeat places.
Other
The-
spots,
yeah,
but
the
the
north.
ones that are not explored or many people do not know, such places we find through Googling or from suggestions from friends. We go that, explore that, and show the same to the world.
So like maybe the fancy tourist destination never look like a fancy one.
When
So,
you go there, maybe it will be completely crowded and
Yeah.
maybe littered
Yeah.
and also.
We don't like crowded
Yes.
places.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that we avoid
Yeah.
crowded places, touristy places, because they are usually more expensive than nature, hidden gems, or small towns. Yeah. Vicky Survival is asking, what percentage of your earnings you would like spend on travel? Huh.
Earning? We don't
Actually,
have
right now we are
now.
earning zero. We are traveling with our savings, and
I
we spend
think-
1/3 of the budget of our travels in 1 year, which is
So, Vicky, actually, in our case, we never calculate on the money side. So, if we wish to go, we'll do that. Like, now we just
right
did
now we paid for
the Mysore thing.
Yeah.
So, again, we will be there on Mysore for Dasara. So, we
Uh-huh.
all four will be going for Mysore Dasara.
Yes.
So, it's like, it's on what you are spending for travel. Like, are you spending on your flight tickets or bus tickets or train tickets, or are you paying like doing it on first class or second class or like sleeper class? Like it's not about the percentage, how much money you have and how much priority that you are giving for travel.
Yeah.
When you have 5,000 rupees, you can do travel. Even with 1,000 rupees or 1,000 bucks, you can do travel. Even with 100 rupees, you can go to the next village and
and come back.
and come back. It's also it's also travel thing.
Yeah.
So traveling, it's not going for a posh vacation in Pattaya or Bangkok, or not going for a like a spiritual tour to north. Travel, it's your mindset.
True.
we cannot say particular percentage, whatever you have.
Or whatever
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
want to spend.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on entirely it's on the priority
Yeah.
that you are keeping for travel, right?
I would like to add like a personal, like always try to spend less than your expectations or your like, oh, I want to go to this beautiful photo I've seen, and it costs blah blah blah. Try to find something a bit cheaper because this way you always can extend your travels.
Yeah.
El mundo es un viaje, añón.
And
Yeah, these are another travel couple from Barcelona.
Okay.
If I'm not wrong, Granollers, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. They've been posting a lot of videos in YouTube recently. They're followers and subscribers there.
Yes, they are.
Crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Hi, and
So,
El mundo es un
Mundo.
viaje. The world is a trip.
okay. The world is a trip. Hi.
hello.
Cool couple that we admire and we really respect for because they are really constant on their uploads
Yeah.
and really fun videos. I like their editing style. And also doing a lot of subtitles like us.
Oh.
Spending or wasting time in subtitles like
Why did you say hello in Korean?
because they said annyeong in Korean.
Ah, really?
They said namaste.
Hey, namaste.
Wow.
Vicky survival. I bought an Aprilia today. Aprilia motorbike.
It's a
I guess
motorbike.
Like to travel a little. Suggest me some group or to take me with you guys.
We are
We
happy
know
to-
more than that, right?
So, hi Vicky, are you in India? If you are in Coimbatore, surely we can do that. You can join on us on a trip. We love to.
Hmm. If you need like tips or advice or travel buddies, I would search on internet like Facebook groups. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they were in Korea and learned some words.
Oh.
Yeah. I know they were in Korea. So to Vicky, I would suggest you to, for example, in Facebook, you find plenty of Facebook groups where they share information, tips. Maybe like if you post, I'm going to this place on this week. Can I find a travel buddy or can I get some advice from you? And people reply very positively, very nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Even like when we go before something, like when we do go somewhere before somewhere, we used to post like we are going this place.
Yeah.
So if you want to join us, you can join us.
Cool.
So I think, hi Vicky. I couldn't understand that it's you. Hi again. It's my friend.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
Okay. Okay. No, it doesn't happen in one day. Okay. El mundo es un viaje. They ask, how can you wake up in one day and decide that you're going to leave everything and start traveling? That doesn't happen in one day. It happened in half an hour. No, I'm kidding. No, it just I think with accumulation of conditions of your life, like we were working, our working schedules didn't match, and we never found like a 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row to have some trips. Well, we have 4 days in a row, but always less than that. It's in Korea. I lived in Korea for 8 years, and it's not like in Spain that you get 1 month vacation. There, if you get 1 week, you're lucky. And we never got 1 week together, or almost. And we always had to fly to Spain to visit family and friends. So we never had these 2 weeks to travel somewhere in the other side of the world. Never happened in Korea. Always had to go short distances like Japan or Hong Kong, which we don't complain. It's amazing places.
But since we were married, we always had this dream that someday we will just quit everything and then we will just travel. But we didn't know that if this moment would come this sooner. But we've been saving money like every month because we were thinking that someday we will do that. But like after 2 years of marriage, at that time, as he said, like we were tired of working like every day, and then our schedule really didn't match, and then our desire to go travel like with just backpack for a long time period, like without worrying about like coming back home, it was just too much. So we decided like, okay, now is the time. Let's not wait more, and let's just quit everything now, and then let's just go and see what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
And then finally we're here.
Like, don't wait until you have
Yeah.
enough savings, or until you are too old, or until you have enough vacation. Just if you want to do something like this, the less you wait, the better. If you work more, you save more, and maybe you can travel for longer. But you don't know if the day after tomorrow you will get sick, or I don't know, or you have a baby and then maybe
Yeah,
you
you
cannot
never
travel
know.
for a while.
Yeah,
But you can know that, I guess. You can
life is
predict.
short.
Yeah.
Life is short and live it. That's from the New York City couple. Hi guys, if you ever watch this.
How long are you planning to keep with the adventure?
As long as we can, as long as the money
Yeah.
doesn't go away too fast. We plan to take some breaks, like we plan to visit Korea or Barcelona for a few weeks every now and then, but always thinking about the next trip and about the next adventure in a different continent or whatever.
So far, as long as we can. I mean, now we're realizing that there are many ways to travel like cheap. So we're trying to go for like cheap way to travel so we could travel longer.
Okay. Again, a question, like it's in Malayalam. ഇതിനൊക്കെ പൈസ എവിടെന്നാ? It means how from where do you get this much money for traveling?
One, it's not this much money. It's just a little money that we travel with. We are not rich. I mean,
No.
we had some
No way.
savings for how long? 2.5 years?
Yeah,
Around
2
3 years.
years.
Working,
3 years.
and
Yeah.
if you are working and you think, okay, in 3 years I'm gonna start travel and I will need money, I need to start cutting
Yeah.
The budget.
Yeah.
stupid money that I don't know. I don't go to Starbucks. I never like Starbucks. But if you like Starbucks and you go to take coffee for $3, maybe you can cut that every day, and you
Yeah,
have a
that's
few
what-
more dollars at the end of the
Priority
month.
matters. If you
Priority,
want comfort and lifestyle a bit higher kind, then
Yeah.
you won't get.
Be frugal.
Yes.
Be cheap for a while, so you can enjoy more later.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say that. Right? That
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Plus, we more than traveling, we try to stay long in places, and in a way that's cheaper than traveling. You're taking less transportation. You can find couch surfing or work away, volunteering, staying with a family locally, and spending the money on the market rather than on restaurants. And you really can travel or even stay longer.
Okay, we are. The time is not counting. Hello, hello.
Yeah, it's running again.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're back in live.
We are back live. We got some technical
Yeah.
problem,
Yes.
or we don't know exactly what happened, but we are back and we are waiting for your questions. I have a few more from the Instagram. Okay, mi huella por el mundo. Hola, ¿qué tal? She's asking, have you ever regret and want to settle in some place? regret of doing this step. I guess.
Just sometime back, like when you were in the terrace, you were telling that you want to settle down in Coimbatore.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I regret doing the trip. I mean, I always say you always are still on time to stop traveling and settle anywhere. I guess it's not we regret and we cannot take this
Once
year
you
back.
start to settle, maybe that time you will be thinking, I need
Yeah,
to go from
exactly.
here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about the priority. I mean, settling down can give you a comfort and some different way of life, but our, I think, desire to experience like different things and keep traveling is much higher than settling down in just one place. Like, so
Mm.
yeah.
So, like, what will be your lifetime achievement as a couple at your old days?
Survive as a couple. Survive as a travel couple until we die or something like that. I don't know. Lifetime achievement. Like writing a book or planting a tree and having
Staying
children.
together always, that's it.
Yeah, stay to.
In love.
Yeah, be able to have this
Nice
kind
way
of
to
life.
put it.
Be able to have this kind of life for as long as we can.
I
Like,
mean,
be healthy.
I don't know, like
That's not an
if we
achievement.
have a goal that we would like to have like a guest house with like
Yeah.
a craft beer. We love craft beer, so we brew our own craft beer, and then we love cats, so we would like to have a lot of cats. So it's going to be like cat craft
Yeah,
beer,
that would be like the ultimate
guest
dream.
house, like owners, cool owners, but I don't know. It might never happen.
No, maybe when we are retired, just having a guest house for
Yeah.
travelers and do for young travelers what other people did for us during this time. Yeah, helping travelers, feeding them with beer, cats.
What about you guys?
Yeah,
Lifetime achievement is like staying together and travel more.
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So, when we do the next trip, we will be become more closer.
Yeah, every trip
Each
makes us
each
closer.
each trip make us understand more each other, depend more each other. Like when you are at your home, you are in your comfort zone and you can do anything. But when you are going out with your partner, you need to be responsible. Like each others to need to be responsible. Each other to be take care of each other, take care of each other, and you need to be like more dependent with
Yeah.
each other because you are traveling together, right? It makes more the relationship
The
makes,
connection becomes more strong.
and you can find like what she is good at or what I'm good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hidden qualities,
hidden qualities.
weakness,
Maybe
everything will be out.
someone may be a survivalist, someone may be more sensitive.
Yeah.
So everything like in your comfort zone, you are maybe a lion, but when you get out of your comfort zone, you may be a sheep.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Which is your
El
next
mundo es un viaje, they say. Which is your next destination? If you mean country, it's going to be Sri Lanka. And that reminds me, we have to buy the tickets before they increase the price, because that's in 10 days?
What
Less than 10,
ticket?
wait. Yeah, a bit more than 10
Ah,
days.
the flight ticket. Yeah.
The flight tickets, yeah.
We haven't booked the
Yeah.
flight.
So Sri Lanka, any tips, please? We have a little bit of plan, but we are always open for tips and advice, and tell us the best foods of Sri Lanka or places we shouldn't miss. Not touristy ones, the hidden tracks. Touristy.
Here is one.
Wow, we'd love to go there. Okay, join us. It's
Yeah.
gonna be November, full November in Sri Lanka. Yes.
Yes. So again, next question, like who is your favorite vlogger?
Video vlogger from
Yes.
Malayalam. From English.
Malayalam.
From Malayalam. Them.
Jody.
Obviously.
Thank you.
Yeah. From English, video vlogger. We love a YouTube channel called The Budgeteers.
Oh yes.
They are 3 people. They are from UK, Belgium, and Colombia. Hello guys, we love you. And they do travel documentaries, travel series, documentary style, very deep, very profound, and they show how to travel in $1,000 budget. And when they run out of money, they just go back. And they have like, I think they have about 10 episodes each season. And it's really nice. It's the real feeling of traveling, at least
Yeah.
traveling with a budget. No, it's not luxury traveling or something like that. There's plenty of other channels like that
I
that we
think
don't
again
follow that
we
much.
got an issue.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, we are frozen again.
Low battery. But we are live still. I just said low battery.
Do you have the? Should we connect the power bank?
No, I think we can end up
Yeah.
like wind up.
Okay. Just a few last questions, maybe.
The last question, like,
Okay.
do you have any blog or something like that, which will be so useful for?
Okay. Right now, the blog is super useful.
yes.
There it's. I don't know how many posts do you have.
Less than 30 or 40. That's it.
Oh, well, it looks complete at least.
Yeah.
Ours, we have a little problem. We try to post in English, Spanish, Catalan, and Korean. Yeah, and that's a lot of work because we do all the translation. We cannot trust Google Translate or other mechanic or bots, and that takes a lot of time. And right now we're a bit behind on our posts about our travels.
Yeah, we've been very lazy. But
Yeah, we
It's
shouldn't
not
say that.
lazy.
Anyway,
People
whenever
are
we
traveling, so
Yeah.
whenever we stop for a while, we always try to update and post useful information about top 5 foods in this country or this city or places that you shouldn't miss that are not usually on the guides, and we get to know them through locals. Yeah, in general. Yeah. So yes, we have a blog and it's called lifetimetravelmates.com. It's on the description of our channel. We have an Instagram account, we have a Twitter, but it's just to bounce everything we post on this. And we have a Facebook page, so please like and follow, subscribe, touch the bell, and please join us on our trips. We love to have more travel mates.
So like we have a blog. I just posted it, like it's TRIPJODI.in. So we used to post our travel stories there, and we have a blog, YouTube channel. It's also TRIPJODI, and also we have Instagram and the Facebook page. So wherever you can support us, please do support us and join us.
Join them, join us all together.
All together.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks for
Bye.
this
Thanks.
session.
Bye.
Thanks for your questions.
So we are winding up our live.
Yeah, it's
All right.
stuck already.
Right.
Ta-ta.
See you the next time. Very soon, maybe. That's cool, and thanks to you, we got people watching.
Yeah, oh my god. We are close friends.
Well, we never met in person,
Oh
but
my god, I saw your big face came.